Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It's April 4th, and had kind of a mixed bag today in the grains. Corn ended up down about a penny and a half. Beans finding some support late in the session, pumping up old crop up 2 3/4 cents, with new crop falling about 3 1/4. Ethanol production came out today. We did see some ethanol numbers, 873. Versus 889 last week, so did find a little decline here as far as ethanol production, which helped add a little pressure here for corn. Beans, something a little bit supportive there today. Informa did come out. They've dropped their estimates, another 4 million metric tons for South America's estimates. It's a reduction from last month, so they're still looking at production numbers there in South America getting tighter, and a little bit supportive there. We'll see what happens. Now, they get into harvest. They get deep into their harvest in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see what numbers they really, what they really have here in the next few weeks. We did have the Rosario Grain Exchange yesterday lowering production numbers for Argentina, and then once again lowering things from Informa today, just helping boost the market a little bit. A lot of guys looking ahead into this report next Tuesday. USDA is coming out with their supply and demand. It's going to be the first look that we've had of ending stocks since that USDA report last Friday, since we changed the quarterly stocks. So we'll see what they have to say. A lot of guys looking for a reduction in corn ending stocks as well as beans, and looking to keep some support as we get closer to that report. Wheat today falling back about 18 3/4 cents. We did get some good rains through the south, and that's helping things along. We've got some rain in the forecast right now for Europe. That was a major concern. Looks like we are going to get some rains out there. But something that may get supportive here going into next week. Now, this didn't matter today, but we do have a shot of colder weather coming through. Should see a cold snap come through here early next week, and that could cause maybe some problems here in that soft red areas, the northern part of that. We'll see how cold things get and see if it does bring any concern for that wheat market. But we've seen wheat set back pretty hard over the last few days. It is still in a range, but we are approaching that support area now for wheat. So if we do get a little support from this weather system that could come in early next week, that could take us back up near the high end of the range once again. So take a look at some charts or give us a call. We'll be glad to go through that with you as well. But as far as some of these outside markets today, the dollar found support yesterday, finding support again today, 28.5 cents higher. Setting crude back. Crude was down about $2.15. But a lot of the setback today in crude. We did have some energy numbers out this morning. And we had seen about a 9 million barrel increase in stocks. That's quite a bit. We've increased stocks here over the last several reports and continuing to put a little bit of pressure on price. 101.85 is where we sit right now, so just above that $100 mark, and we'll see how we react right in here. But this should be some good support in this area if these guys want to continue to try to buy this at this point. But a close down below that will reflect negative. May even see some further declines, but we're right near the support area at this point. Stock market dropping back more than 100 points. We're down 107 right now. It is off its lows, but we had seen some pressure come in right around that 12 o'clock time frame, really pushing the stock market lower and pushing the metals quite a bit lower. Gold down $50, silver down $2. So quite a bit of pressure here in the metals once again. So following the sell-off that we've seen the last few days, and just doesn't look good technically for the metals. So we may see some further declines, but today's action very negative. In the livestock, fat cattle down about $2.10. Cash traded yesterday at about 122. It's down about $3. So the trade was still trying to look at a not friendly number, but no trade today. And wholesale beef today, or at least from this morning, you had choice down about $2.31, select down another $1.71. So that's going to help pressure the market, and that's what kind of helped things remain lower today. Negative close in the charts today. Basically no sign of any kind of turnaround yet as far as the cattle, and we're not expecting that here at this point. But we're getting close to a lot of targets that people had. We're just early. We're here a few weeks before we should be, but well, right now you look at a lot of the information that we're throwing at you guys, it's still negative. So we may still have some more downside yet to go. So we're looking to stay in our hedges and look for a little downside from here yet again. But in the hogs, a little different story. Hogs were lower today for most of the session, but ended up rallying right near the close. If you look at a chart there on the hogs, we've come off of these lows that we had last week very quickly, and now we continue to push a little bit higher. 20 cents higher today for the April contract, a little bit more than that in the Junes. And the big thing is that we are starting to see some prices stabilize in here. The Iowa-Minnesota price here this morning up about $1.35. So continuing to push higher, and we're starting to see that shift a little bit. The first week in April is when we typically see a bottom come into this market, and we do see more of a positive price action as we get into the summer months. We're looking at the June, July, and August, really trying to strengthen up a little bit from here, up into that $98 to $100 area is kind of our target at this point. But give us a call. We'd be glad to go through any of this information with you guys. You can reach us here, 800-262-7538, or check us out right there on the web at allendale-inc.com. You guys have a great day today. Have a great rest of the week.